Happy Thanksgiving. Only in Missouri can we go from a 70-degree hot November rain to a 30-degree cold November rain. Good times. So what is a commitment to live? That's what we're going to talk about next. I had a woman reach out to me online and tell me that she liked the way that I said that. She'd never heard of it quite like that. What is a commitment to live? I had a woman reach out that I had to commit to life because without a commitment, I didn't want to be alive. And I can't force myself to lie and say that I want to live when I don't want to live. But I have learned that the impact suicide has on our families, friends, the environment, everyone involved is tragic. And so because of that, I am acknowledging that suicide can hurt people. Thing is, you can't tell a person who wants to die that their life is worth living. Anytime somebody said that to me, it just pissed me off. I know my life can be worth living, but I don't know how to live it. And I don't know how to control these things that happen to me. And so I need to figure that out. So in me making a commitment to live, I'm saying to you, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I want to live, but I am going to look you straight in the eyes and I'm going to say that I'm committing to life, and whatever that entails is going to happen. So you're acknowledging that the feeling of wanting to die is very real, and you're not telling me that it's not real, but I'm telling you the negative impacts after a suicide are also very real. So I'm going to commit to life. I am not going to hurt myself because I know that the devastation involved is much bigger than me. And that's a commitment to life. I committed to life because, well, I learned that my morality wasn't up to me, and that I have things that I can figure out and pass them along to others. I started approaching suicide somewhat like an addiction 2 years ago. This is a very bumpy path. So 2 years ago is the first time, right now, Thanksgiving Day, I wrote an essay and submitted it to a contest on the American Association of Suicidology. And when I did that, I started looking for people like me. And as soon as I started telling the truth and people started acknowledging that they don't have to force me to say I want to live for me to commit to life, things started to change. People started telling me I wasn't the only one. And while it may seem crazy, well, I mean, I am crazy, but I really didn't know there were people like me who had wanted to die most of their life. And finding there's not, in the United States, there's not suicide groups. There's not a group for suicide at every church. There's no meeting. There's no gold coins. There's just judgment. And so what I'm asking in a commitment to life is, you're not judging me for the feeling of wanting to die. And I am promising I'm going to figure out how to live a full and happy life. What does a commitment to live look like? It looks like no matter what happens, no matter what happens, I'm going to make choices that are going to guarantee life. So, for example, in 2014, when my biological father was murdered and I couldn't put one foot in front of the other, instead of, and I wanted to die more maybe than I ever have. It made me understand drug addiction, because I really, is the only time in my life I ever maybe craved a drug like heroin, because I just wanted the pain to go away. My skin physically hurt from that loss, and I did not want to live. And so I lasted about 3 weeks, and then I took a 6-week leave of absence from work and went through the DBT program again. What else does it look like? It looks like Thursday I spent the holiday without my child in my life. In August, she decided I was mean, and that I had nothing to offer. And so she said, we had a fight. She said, fine, we'll leave and you'll never see us again. And I said, peace out, because I don't want to be controlled by anyone. I am not going to be bullied or controlled. It looks like, after going through grief recovery therapy, not hurting myself as much as I wanted to the first time I admitted all of the things that had happened to me and realized the impact that they had in my life. It looks like not giving up when my only reason to live walked out of my life in August with a sticky note and some pretty cruel words. It means celebrating these holidays alone, not alone. I have 4 family members who love me. But it means making it through these holidays without my daughter and committing to you that this mission that I'm on to save my mind, to save my body, is going to keep going no matter what happens. It is waking up in June, no longer able to function, and giving up a very well-paying job because I couldn't do it anymore. It is accepting that I don't have a way to support myself necessarily right now, but that I still did the right thing. Because when my back was hurt, I said to God, instead of saying my usual, please, please, please just take me, please don't make me, why do you hate me? Instead of doing that, I said, please keep me mentally well. Keep me mentally strong. Please keep me mentally well through this pain, because I know that physical pain and illness has been with me since day one, and it always triggers death, wanting to die. And in that, I quit my job. Maybe not a good idea since I had long-term disability and I'm all screwed up, but it is what it is. It is absolutely choosing life and choosing to find resources to keep me alive. And I want everyone to commit to life. We don't have to die. I feel when my daughter left with the sticky note, I was actually at Echo Bluff State Park. As soon as we had our fight, I went outside to nature. And so I have a too legit to quit video, because believe me when I say that your child, who originally was your only reason to live, no longer being there, it's pretty rough and rough to accept. And so when I got there that night, I made my too legit to quit video, because I think it's all bigger than me. It's all bigger than you. It's all bigger than her. It's not up to us. And we can find ways to commit to life. I know that we can. So this is my too legit to quit video. I am at Echo Bluff State Park, not getting my Mother of a Year award. I'm not going to give up, even though my daughter says she's done with me forever. I had to tell my mother I was done with her forever to get better, and so does my kid. Some hard shit to swallow, but I'm too legit to quit. This is my too legit to quit video. God willing. I'm outside, not inside crying.